Well, welcome back to the channel. My name is John. I appreciate you guys stopping by. This is a little bit of a sad day. This is not a video that I really wanted to make. We have an issue with the midsection on our starboard motor. This is the second time this has happened, and if you're familiar with Yamaha and some of their issues they had back in 2000 to 2005 on the F-Series motors, apparently they haven't resolved it completely, because my 2017 LF200 XCAs are also having dry corrosion issues in the exhaust passages. So some Yamaha motors, particularly the F-Series, experience premature exhaust corrosion. The corrosion can lead to holes in the exhaust passages, resulting in loss of horsepower, smoking, or potential failure. My situation, it happened to me twice already. Once on the starboard motor already at 551 hours, and then the port motor at 773 also had the same issue. And when the port motor started to develop an exhaust leak, it also had a issue with the oil pan, which is in the same area, where it had to be replaced also. And I will show you a little bit later in the video what happened to the oil pan on the starboard side, so you can get kind of an idea. So we are headed with the boat to the repair facility, and we believe we have all the parts we need, but unfortunately we did not. So this video is going to be a little bit over a couple of weeks to put together, because I had to order some more parts, which I'll get into a little bit later. All right, not sure where I left off because Steve called, but so these Yamaha motors, Yamaha doesn't seem to really know what causes it. They think it could be low hours. So if you fish offshore, lots of times you'll have low RPMs with a lot of hours. You know, you're running out to your spot and then you're searching around, or if you're going through the intercoastal, you know, no wake zones, you know, is quite a bit of our travels. So yeah, not a fun day. It's July 4th and it's raining, so we can't go fishing anyway. So we are headed to the shop, and we're going to pull a lower unit today and get it started. The power head will have to come off, so basically the whole motor has to come apart, which is not ideal, but we'll get it taken care of, and hopefully we'll be fishing again next weekend. So let me show you some of that process, and see how it goes. Got some lunch for the boys. Let's see where they're gotten. So my buddy Mac and my buddy Adam, who you guys have probably seen on the fishing videos, if you've seen any of those, are hard at work taking the engine apart, and they've got it all apart, and now we're starting to assess the damages, and there's a few more things that we need to get. So we have one stubborn bolt on the adapter plate, which is this top piece of the midsection. This was the only part that we had ordered, because that's the only part we thought we needed.
Look at that. Oh, that's not good.
That's why you shot Harbor Freight. Oh. That's what we need.
Don't touch that.
That's gonna be hot. Yeah, that.
The Hercules.
This is the proper tool.
Snap on, not so much.
Get to this gasket. So all that comes off, all that goes back, and then it goes back onto that. After a lot of gaskets.
So this midsection, which is the exhaust housing, has a few spots that didn't look very good, and we didn't want to reuse this part of the case, so we decided to get a new one. So after Adam got the midsection separated, this is the oil pan, and as you can see, there is dry exhaust corrosion in the oil pan also, not in the coolant passage, but in the exhaust part. So unfortunately, we won't be able to reassemble today, which we are hoping to get done so we could possibly go fishing next weekend. So it's back to the marina on Monday to order the parts from Parts Guy, and hopefully we can get what we need by the end of the week.
A little Chick-fil-A for the boys. We'll see what they're doing. Hopefully we'll be back on the water this weekend. We'll see. Oh, they're hard at work.
Looks a lot better than the other piece.
Seen a razor blade laying around? Yeah, still got a screwdriver. Should get off. So.
So the parts we found were off of a freshwater motor out of Michigan. We found the parts on eBay. This case looks way better than the other case. Mac's just taken all the old gaskets off. We probably could have got away with using that other case, but these motors are up for sale, which they're actually sold. I sold them in one day, and I didn't want the new owner to have an issue immediately, so we got the best parts we could to put back in there. I also purchased new engine mount bolts and nuts.
Try not to hold it too much here. Do that. Or take the extension off. Yeah, like that. She's fresh. These nuts for
Hold the entire engine assembly to the bracket.
Right.
these are 30.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, just 4 bolts. Those 4.
2, 3, 4, and then some rubber and some aluminum.
So the next day, Mac and Adam went down to hang the motor. They worked on it most of the day while I was at work, and by 5 p.m., we are at 10th Street to do a little test run on the engine. I want to give a big thank you to Mac and Adam for working so hard on getting the boat back together. We did have a little bit of motivation because the weather for tomorrow is beautiful, and we are going to be going fishing with the Georgia boys, which ended up being an amazing day with 0 issues on the rebuild of the midsection. We had a great day, and we caught a lot of fish. We are taking the boat across the state to Florida Family Marine in DeLand, Florida. They were by far the easiest to deal with on the repowers that we were doing. We're going to be adding twin Yamaha 250s, and we're going to retain the Optimus system with the joystick, which hopefully everything will be just plug and play. So Steve and I are headed over there on Saturday to drop the boat off, and hopefully they can get it done in a week, and we may be able to go fishing next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, tight lines.